And of course, it's the period of the Club World Cup. A lot of matches have gone down. The first one, which is that Inter Miami, Al Ahly, and of course, we'll talk about Al Ahly later on the show. But kudos to Al Ahly for how they performed that game. As I said, we'll talk about them. Al Ahly has played Atletico Madrid, PSG, whitewash. And then there's Bayern Munich, who, of course, those ones, they are wala. When they meet small teams like this, they find what they want. You know, man, use one kind of word that's waiting in my head right now. But let's talk about the FIFA World Cup, the Club World Cup. And I have an issue with competitions like this because one of the first questions that they come to my head, anytime where competitions don't come up now, who is the benefit? Of what benefit is this competition to anybody? Like, what's the purpose? Because, of course, before you do anything as a person, you're supposed to ask what is the purpose of this thing. And I don't look at this competition. I wonder why them set up these competitions. We know, say, because of that Super League way, they won't be bring come out the way Madrid just won't be do all time. I make them talk of this kind of thing. But we say going for just champions, they don't because of champions. We say with the format change for Champions League, everything will end there. But all of us they come up with this whole Club World Cup, and off air we don't talk about, we don't analyze the whole fatigue things, which I feel say this kind of competitions they cause them. But when you put it into consideration, say they happen once in 4 years, you no go to argue like that. But we'll talk about this whole thing. Who this competition actually benefits the most? And we know if you just call the players because if they pay the players, yes. We don't just talk about the players. Of what importance is this competition to football right now, and who will the benefits? I don't know who want take up this talk from here. Everybody get the topic.
Yeah, for me, I think say it benefits the fans. First of all, because after league season end, we always complain about boredom. During our weekends, Premier League don't finish, La Liga. Our weekends, our summer, in fact, our that holiday period, they ever day spicy because of no football. Except say when World Cup day or when Euros day. So I think say it's a good initiative for FIFA to bring in this kind of competition, so that the fans go to feel, football. They actions to be on. You understand? And also, for the betting guys, they favor them because actions to be on. They still get games to bet on. They also favor the betting companies, but it also favor the clubs, because na new avenue to make more money. You understand? So I think say it favor the players least. The players they down.
Time they supposed to spend with their family.
Holidays they supposed to with their family. Everything. They supposed to travel visit. Places they never because they didn't really get a chance to visit. But they are still getting paid. New competitions, more money to their account. So I would say, the fans, since now the fans where they project first for anything where they do for football, let it go ahead.
All right. Well, to just continue from exactly what you spoke and say, the competition is actually helping the fans, is benefiting the fans, because I get what you're saying. At this point, by this time last year, last year there was Euros to look up to. But in some years where there's no Euros, there's no Nations Cup, we don't have to watching pre-season, some and then Australia League. But now we now have Club World Cup to look up to and watch. Before you know it, in the space of maybe 1 more week after the Club World Cup or 2 more weeks, the regular season will start. But if you ask me, it's benefiting the most. So far, so good. The Club World Cup, about 5 matches played, 17 goals scored so far in the competition. Now FIFA, because they are why bring this kind of competition out of the news? There is something FIFA wants to do in this situation. That is talking about the FIFA president Gianni Infantino. If you look at the Club World Cup from the strategic plan and the views, as in the onset, everything put together for this competition, it was designed in such a way that it will rival UEFA competitions. Let us not hide that fact. FIFA and UEFA, Alexander Seferin and Gianni Infantino, they are in a kind of squabble, a kind of fight for supremacy. Who really owns the ball? Who is the Oga? Who is the second? UEFA, like I said, they have a lot of competitions to gain money from. They have Champions League, Euros, Conference League, Europa League, Nations League. These are about 5 competitions, revenue generating competitions for UEFA. FIFA has only just so they have FIFA World Cup. The rest you see, Women's World Cup, under 20, under 21, under 21 women.
And the spend
That one na like na empowerment.
charity.
I would say the word is empowerment.
Yeah.
The business is empowering more people to come into the sport. So this is the only competition that FIFA now has, and they are established professional footballers. That's okay. Set another competition for them and let them play this competition. That is FIFA Club World Cup. So technically, it's benefiting FIFA. It's benefiting FIFA because if you talk about fans, tickets are expensive. Tickets are quite expensive to go and watch some of these games. Except those who are watching it online and betting and doing something about. Mostly I'll say it's about where FIFA person, if any FIFA person listen to me, where you most likely want to get back at me is that if I has always said that okay, he has admitted that quite all right, the money are defined for all this, the money are defined. But the money is going back to the system, it's going back to the trenches, he's feeding the money back into football. He's making football become more popular around the globe. That's what the thing will tell you. So technically, I would say FIFA is gaining more. Their supremacy, they are sure that they rise now. Where UEFA did. UEFA will be them at this point in time.
All right.
Well, to continue from where Chuki said,
It's more or less power cost for UEFA and FIFA. And so far, FIFA has shown that that's you guys actually good because getting particularly every country and then operate particularly for this
as you can see, it has kicked off that we got the funds actually for it. And secondly, we talk about
especially the big global clubs. Because we particularly make more money compared to any other
team in the tournament.
the players,
You might argue that there is no rest for them. But then again, this is what they are being paid to do. Cannot be commanding high salaries, earning 500, 400,000 a week, and then when you're asked to play, you complain of fatigue and not having rest. I mean, what of the smaller teams, the Sunderlands, the Bilbaos? They can't complain of this because they know you guys earn more, so you have to be there. Do you understand? So I think at this stage, it's not. It's all about the Benjamins for the clubs.
And to add a little, we say talking about finances now that FIFA is each club, with each win, we're talking about it before it came here. There's a lot of money, there's a lot of funds to be made from that club also. So if I think I said this in such a way that I think there's transparency. Commission day, money go there for you to make. So I'm not asking you guys to come and waste your time. At least you will make a lot of money. Things like Benfica are there. Salzburg is listed, FC Porto from Portugal are there. So imagine at least they have enough money now to stand, if they go for this commission, they have enough money now to stand the weight and compete for players against bigger teams. Like I was saying now, that's why you see the football landscape financially is changing a lot. It's changing. You can't even Madrid go follow Benfica directly. Yeah, that's why I say Madrid are so fast in getting their players. So most teams now like Madrid, Barcelona, Chelsea, Manchester City, Arsenal, forget they are using their name. Gone are the days where Madrid will lose weight or even Man City they will lose this thing or they're using money to get players. Nowadays, most using their name. Okay, Madrid, come and play for this big club, play for this big side. It will give you time to think about it and come home. But even one will follow that who is that players because the money is not flowing into these things.
One of the players for Clan City that played against Bayern is a storekeeper in the pharmacy in New Zealand. So, like this is I get what I'm trying to do. They are spreading.
May reach everybody.
May reach everybody.
May reach
So
everybody.
me to also chip in as well, I think you also bring in some kind of exposure. It seems like Auckland, I don't say they don't play for this club World Cup before. I don't say they don't win enough Champions League titles for
Their own
Oceania region. That's it seems like Memorial Sundowns. It seems like Alida. They get that rare opportunity to play with teams like
Play against Madrid.
Real
I
Madrid.
mean, if you think about it as a football fan, sometimes you go fantasize.
Yeah.
Who's you go see like Sundowns, Eimba.
Yes.
Completely go make Eimba go play against Inter Milan. Inter versus Madrid, which not friendly now, which sensible competition wey go come.
match.
FC Porto will play against maybe Kaiser Chiefs of South Africa.
Yeah.
That kind of Tiki Mazembe of Congo will play against Manchester City. Teranga, these people in Tanzania, young boys.
Yeah.
That kind of situation.
All right. Of course, if you're wondering like me, what the benefit of this competition, of course, our guys they don't clear everything. But more here thoughts for the comment section. What do you make of this competition? If your team did there, of course, Chelsea, your team will playing today by 8 o'clock. When Man City said they play their match. Well, of course, just the followers. We will leave your thoughts in the comment section. Let us talk about it.